Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're regular here, you know I review many photographic, audio and video related products. Well, today we're looking at a piece of kit that aids your video production, particularly if you're presenting to camera. Well, ideally and mainly if you're presenting to camera. And it's basically this gadget here, which is a teleprompter. This is a box for it. Obviously this isn't the actual gadget. It's a really cost effective teleprompter made by a company called AndyCine. Now, I've reviewed many AndyCine products in the past and they're great value for money. They're great products. I really like them. I use them regularly actually. I've got the AndyCine 4K monitor. I use that regularly, and I've used AndyCine microphones. They're really good products and it's a really good company. Well, they've sent me this product for review, and at first I weren't sure if I wanted to actually review it, and that was because I don't use teleprompters. I do it off the cuff, and I've always found that's more natural for me as opposed to reading the script off a teleprompter. Although a lot of YouTubers do use teleprompters, they use them, you know, on a daily basis because you don't forget anything. If you're reading a teleprompter, you're not going to forget anything that you want to say. And that's one of my biggest drawbacks with the way I do it. I do tend to forget things. And when I think afterwards, oh, I wish I had said that, or I wish I had said this. But with a teleprompter, you're not going to forget that. Also, you've got eye contact with the audience because you're looking straight down the camera lens. Effectively, a teleprompter goes in front of the camera lens, so you can read the script, but the script doesn't come out on the video, but basically the camera lens sees straight through it. So what we're going to do is look at this teleprompter. I've got a test script that I've put on the teleprompter, basically features of what this teleprompter is. But I'm just going to go through, you know, the sort of the box contents, as it were, before I put it all together. And I'm then going to read the script so you can actually see and, well, I say see and hear, but you can get a gist of how good a teleprompter can aid you in, you know, presenting to camera. There is a technique to using a teleprompter, I have to say, and skilled presenters, certainly newsreaders, newscasters, they've got it off pat. There's definitely a skill to it, but once you've done a few practice runs, you can get to, you know, you can pick up the skill. So it doesn't look like you're actually reading off a teleprompter. I'm not reading off my teleprompter, it's here in my hand here, and here it is. This is basically the main part of a teleprompter. It's got the translucent mirror. Well, it's not a mirror, it's a lens, but basically you fold out. It folds flat for storage like that, but it pulls out for when you want to use it. So when it's on the camera lens goes through this aperture here, and then you've got the glass plate here. And then on the bottom here, it's got a connection here. Comes with all of this, comes with everything. So it comes with your your adapter to be able to connect either a mobile phone, a tablet, and what have you. So you just unclip that. So if we unclip that, you can see I've unclipped that, and then that just mounts onto there, and it's a good firm click. You click that back into place, and there you have basically the gist of the actual prompter. And it's got the adjustable plate here for putting either your mobile phone on or your tablet on. Now I'm using my iPad mini. I find this works great for it. You can use a mobile phone, you don't have to use an iPad or a Samsung tablet or any, basically Android or iOS, because you download the software or you download the app, the AndyCine app, off either the Play Store or the iOS store. It's free of charge, so you download the app to complement the actual tablet and complements the teleprompter, and that's how you read the scripts using the app that they supply. I guess you can use any teleprompting app, to be honest. You don't have to use their specific one because it does the same job. But I've used the AndyCine app and I actually like it. There's a few things I don't particularly like about it, but overall it does the job. So that's basically this end, the sort of the end that the camera, camera or the phone or the tablet fits on. And then on this side you either put your camera lens through here, through this aperture, or you mount, which it comes with, a bracket. You can either mount it portrait that way, or you can mount it landscape. So you can mount your mobile phone inside here. So it's either, you can either use a mobile phone or you can use a tablet. And I think that's very flexible and really, really useful. It comes with the hood. A great little hood actually. It's you know, that fits on there quite nicely, so that fits just on there like so. You would want to, it's all Velcro, but it's a really strong Velcro. It took 2 seconds to put that on, and there's the hood. That just protects any light leaks, so you're not going to get any light leaks onto the tablet, which will affect the reading of a script. It may even bleed into the film, I would think, but into what you're videoing, I don't know. Comes with a cleaning cloth to clean it. So that's basically that side of it. Now, in the case comes, it says really good. It comes with all these bits. It comes with this strong case to carry it around. It comes with a whole wad of adapter rings. Now I'll explain what these adapter rings are for. There's a whole wad of them, and in the lid there's also the mobile phone spongy thing. If you're using a mobile phone, you will need to put this into one of the adapter rings to be able to use a mobile phone, but it comes with that. And what you do with these rings, there's a whole range of rings here, 52mm, 67mm, 58mm, etc. You mount this to the filter thread on your lens. That's the idea of that. I've got one mounted to my what is it, the Nikon 40mm Z40mm lens, and I've got one mounted to that because that's what I'm going to be putting the teleprompter on. So it comes with all of those. If you haven't got the right one, they're so cheap to buy, but I would think there'd be one amongst this lot that will fit, you know, fit your lens. It'll also work with a wide angle lens. I wouldn't actually recommend using a wide angle lens. If you're doing presentation to camera, you almost certainly aren't going to use a wide angle lens anyway. You want to use either a portrait lens, something like a 50mm lens, or an 85mm lens. Well, that's fine. These adapters will fit that. As I said, I've got it fitted to my Nikon Z40mm lens, and I've done many tests, works beautiful with that. So we'll actually do a test run in just a moment, but that's what these rings are for. And then what happens then, once you've got the ring fitted to your lens or your mobile phone adapter, whatever, you then drop this over. So you see this aperture ring here, there's slots in here. This slots over the lens, so the ring actually is inside that. You can't really tell, but the ring will sit nice and firmly inside this aperture, and that's how that fits to the camera. They have got tripod mounts on the bottom here, so I suspect you could, if you've got a heavy lens, you could probably mount this. There's 3 tripod mounts on the bottom there, which is rather clever. So you could mount this to the tripod or that to the tripod. I haven't. I've got the camera fitted to the tripod and I've fitted this on it. Maybe I should be doing it the other way around. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with the camera not being fixed to the tripod. I'd rather have this fall off the tripod than the this fall off the lens than the camera fall off the tripod. But I don't think either is going to happen. It hasn't happened to me yet, and I've had this on permanently for quite a long time. So that's all of that. This is the mobile phone adapter that literally, as I say, just slides into the one of these connections on the back here. Either it will either slot in landscape or it will slot in portrait. So you either slide it into there like so, or you put it into the portrait mode, you know, and slide it into the portrait mode one there. So, you know, that's great. That works absolutely fine. It comes with a set of instructions. I found the instructions were okay, but a little bit misleading in places. You can see there's all the bits and pieces that it comes with, but it does show you clearly in photographs how to assemble it. Looked just a little bit daunting at first. I thought, oh, this looks a bit complicated, and it wasn't actually. It wasn't complicated at all. Once you get, you know, have a good read of the instructions, or, you know, watch their YouTube videos is great. So it comes with that. But the other important thing that it does come with, it comes with it all. It comes with Bluetooth remote control, and that works again with Android or with iOS. I've tried it with me iPhone. I've also tried it, well, and do use it with my wherever it's gone, my iPad mini, and as I say, it works absolutely fine. Let me just show you. So you basically just load the app. This obviously would normally be mounted on the device, on the camera. I haven't got it mounted on the camera here, obviously, but you got the controls on the controller. So if I just start that, that's all going to be round the wrong way and back to front, but you'll see in a minute how it works when I put it on the camera. So you can stop and start, you can adjust the speed, go back to the beginning. You know, this remote control you can do everything with, and you know, it's great. And this is why I love this particular unit. Now, I have played with teleprompters in the past, and I've never found them easy to use, to be honest. Not just the presenting bit, but I've never been able to adjust the size of a font easily. Well, with this remote control, that's an absolute doddle, because with my poor eyesight, I need to be able to see it, and also need to be able to adjust the speed of how the script goes through. And again, I find a piece of cake with the remote. But I have found one issue with the remote, where it is slightly annoying. But if you don't use your iPad or your iPhone, I don't know if this would work with Android, but certainly I found, but if I haven't used it, and it says it's connected, it actually isn't. You have to turn Bluetooth off, go into forget the device, and then reconnect and repair it to get it to work, and that's a bit bizarre. And that might be a fault with my iPad, and it could be a fault with my iPhone. I don't know, but a little bit annoying that you have to repair it every time that you want to use it. And the other slightly annoying thing, as far as the scripts are concerned, once you've got the scripts in, perfect, but you've also got various settings on the side here if you don't want to use the remote to adjust your zoom and your font size and what have you. You can do it all from the iPad here. But if we go out of that, so I've got various scripts there, which won't be you won't be able to clearly see that. But so I've got my various scripts there, but there isn't a way of loading text scripts. So if you've edited something in, say, a text editor, in a lot of the other teleprompters, you can open a text file and load it into the this app, as it were. I've searched everywhere. I can't find any way of loading a text file into the app. And AndyCine, if you are watching this, it'd be great if you can update the app so that you can actually load text files into it. The way you have to do it, it's not a big deal, but I find it a bit annoying. You have to obviously go into a text file and create your script, but then you have to copy that on your iPad or your phone. You have to do it on the iPhone or the iPad, or in an Android's case, on your tablet or your Android phone. You have to do a copy and paste. So you have to copy that text from a text file and go into the app, create a blank script file, and then paste it into it. And I find that just a little bit annoying. Again, none of these things are major deals, but I just find that a little bit annoying. But value for money, though, this has got to be one of the best propositions out there for value for money. A, it works. B, it's really compact, comes complete, with a case and everything you need, and it works. And that's a great thing. And actually putting it on the camera, you can take it off easy, so quick and easy, and then put it on quick and easy. So there's a lot of thought I think a lot of thought has gone into the manufacture of this. I just wish you could put a text file straight into the app, and I wish you didn't have to keep when you turn it on and off, you have to repair the Bluetooth remote with the tablet. But again, that could be a fault of my gear as opposed to a fault with the actual design of the teleprompter. Now, what I'm going to do now, I think I've spoken enough about what it comes with and how, you know, how good it is. Now we'll put the teleprompter onto the camera, and then I'll read through it using remote control, stopping and starting it, and you get a gist as to, you know, how useful a teleprompter will be, because you don't forget anything. So let's do that now. I've now put the teleprompter onto the camera, and I'm using my iPad mini to feed the script so I can see it, and I can see the script, and it's round the right way now. So that's great because it's being reflected off the mirror. I don't know if it's a mirror, but the translucent glass, and I can see it says AndyCine 1 script on it. I haven't started it running yet. I'll use my remote control here to start the script, and you'll be able to see how that script runs through, and I'm just going to read the script. But before I do, there's a couple of things to note with this. Firstly, because it is so easy to fit, you can still put a microphone on the hot shoe of a camera, and it works fine. There's enough clearance to still put a microphone on top of a camera. That to me was really useful to know. It's not blocking the hot shoe per se, because a microphone would be on a little shoe anyway, and it brings it up that little bit higher. That's the first thing. And the second thing to note, this particular piece of kit was sent to me free of charge by the manufacturer for review, although they won't be seeing it any different to when you see it. So you both, all of you will be seeing it at the same time. They've had no input into the script, they've had no input into what I say. So what I say is completely genuine, and they'll see it at the same time as you do anyway. So they've got no say in what I say, as it were. So now we've got that out of the way, let's run the script. All we do to run the script, we can adjust the speed as well if we want to, but all we do to run the script is literally push the home button on here. So if I do that, and you can see there the script is running, and I read it now. So it's got a universal folding teleprompter, support devices up to 11 inches. The AndyCine T11 is a folding and portable teleprompter which features with 10-inch standard beam splitter, allowing you to clearly read scrolling text while looking directly into the camera. Perfect for vlogging, live broadcast, online class, video recording, interviews, video studio, news and presentation. No need to recite the script. Confidence and charming. It can be prompted via smartphone or tablet while on your DSLR or a mirrorless camera, and I've actually paused that as well, so you can stop and start it, you can pause it and what have you. Now I haven't pre-read this script, so I've just I'm actually not reading the teleprompter now. I haven't pre-read this script, so you know, I thought that went pretty well considering I haven't rehearsed it. So again, we carry on now, and it says supports wide angle lenses, as I said earlier, Android iOS app, Bluetooth remote control, which I'm using, easy to operate, make the video production more efficient. Used with exquisite special storage case, more convenient to carry. The only reason I chuckled then is because this is a translation from Chinese to English. I think actually the translation is pretty damn good. I haven't adjusted the script. Obviously, normally what you would do, you would write the script how you want to read it. I'm purely doing a demo how great this is. And you know, you don't miss anything. So let's carry on. It is ideal for video program creator, multiple collaboration, and the AndyCine T11 teleprompter comes with 9 standard lens adapter rings, and that's what we have in the box here, as I showed you earlier, and it just goes on and on. So and you can see, looking at the camera here. Now I'm looking down the camera lens, I'm looking through the actual glass of a teleprompter, but that isn't affecting the image quality being recorded to the SD card or however it is you're recording it. So they're great devices. So it's a great device for video production, particularly for presentation to camera, because you don't forget anything. The script is there, you've written the script, and what the presenter says, or what you say, is everything that you needed to say for that particular production. It's just getting into the skill of not making it look like you're reading from a teleprompter. And as I say, newscasters do that proficiently. They're really, really good at it. So there we are. I hope you found this really useful. A quick look at the AndyCine T11 Teleprompter. There will be links in the description below as to where you can purchase this from. I hope you found that useful. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Hit the like button if you like the content of this video. Thanks very much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos relating to video, photography, audio, podcasting, so on and so forth. Cheers for now. Bye.